The Lord set him down in the middle of a valley. It wasn't a field of battle, but a graveyard. Stretching as far as the eye could see, there were bones, dry, sun-bleached, and scattered bones. A whole army utterly defeated, not just dead, but long dead, beyond any hope of memory or revival. The question came from heaven itself. Son of man, can these bones live? Human logic said no. History said no. Everything he saw with his eyes screamed a final, absolute no. His reply was a surrender to possibility. Sovereign Lord, you alone know. Faith begins when our human resources end. It is the trust that God alone holds the answer when the evidence says there is none. Then came the incredible command, prophesy to these bones. Say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. It was the most absurd act of his life, preaching to a skeleton army, but he obeyed. And as he spoke the words God gave him, a sound began. A rattling as bone came together with bone, tendon and flesh appeared, and skin covered them. But there was no breath. They were a perfectly restored yet utterly lifeless army. God's restoration often happens in stages. He can rebuild the structure of your life, but the true miracle is the breath of his Spirit. A second time the command came, prophesy to the breath, call it forth. And from the four winds the breath of life came into them, and they stood up, a vast, living army. These bones are the whole house of Israel, God said. They say, our bones are dried up and our hope is gone, but I will open your graves and bring you up from them. So today, if your dreams are dead, your hope is dry, and your situation feels beyond repair, remember the valley. Speak the word of the Lord over your despair. For the God who breathes life into long dead armies can resurrect anything he chooses.